The Stars and Cars of Toledo Speedway take the green flag for the first time this Friday night at 7, including a pretty big star and a huge car, actually a bus. The school bus figure 8 race is a must-see show, so I went to the track to hear why it's still a must-race event for a NASCAR vet who's done it all. Racing legend Ken Schrader travels the country driving some of the coolest cars in the coolest places, but he keeps coming back here to Toledo Speedway to drive this thing, a school bus. Why? Well, figured we'd hop in and talk to Ken to figure out why it's so addicting. So you've come here how many times, Ken?
We've run a lot of ARCA races there.
Why do you keep coming back to drive a school bus?
Well, it's a lot of fun, and you know, Toledo's the home base for ARCA. Big fan of the ARCA series. We've been a supporter for a while. But the school bus race, my wife's going regardless whether I race or not because she loves watching.
I'm gonna make it here. Oh yeah, nice and clean, no issues yet. Right through the gate. You've been through this a few times. What kind of advice have guys given you, and what have you learned about driving the bus?
Just how long it is, because I was always used to a short bus, and how long those buses are. It's hard to figure out when you got to turn and how much you got to turn. And the best advice they've ever given me is watch out for Jack. If you're in a bus and Jack's in a different one, you're in trouble. I know that Jack's coming behind me. He's the hot shot there.
That's the name of the game, right? Is getting up behind somebody. How do you actually flip one of these things?
Well, I haven't been able to actually flip anybody yet. When I hit them, they don't flip over. Now, Jack's got it figured out. He knows how to do it. Rumor is that he's turned his bus over twice in one night and still won the race.
Now, see, Ken, that was my opportunity right there. I had him right in the middle. I could have sent him right over, right?
Well, you gotta be careful when you can't just hit them dead center because you'll mess up your school bus too. There's an art to it.
I hear that either flipping a truck or being the one who gets flipped is actually kind of fun in one of these.
They only flip on their side. Race cars flip over and over and over. So it can't be near as bad. It's gotta be a little bit more fun.
Well, it's why they got this padding right here.
Yeah, that's what we refer to as the safer barrier.
The innovation in school buses has really come a long way over the years.
It's amazing. Just from when I started, just 2 years ago, they've made leaps and bounds. The only thing that really makes it terrible is when they put those other buses out there with you.
Where have you been recently? I mean, you're a traveling man. No one does it quite like you.
Out west, we've been to Phoenix, we've been Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee. We're leaving Toledo, going up to race in Canada for a week. We'll be in Michigan, back Illinois, Indiana. We're going to Alaska in June. I'll be in the car 100 nights this year still.
It's all about the end of the night, right? Like the fans, the people that you get to know. It's just relationships, isn't it?
Very much so. I've been very fortunate to have been able to make a hobby turn it into a business. There wouldn't be a Daytona and a Talladega and Michigan Speedway and all that if these guys didn't learn how to race on these smaller tracks throughout the country. That's the backbone of our sport for drivers, crew chiefs. That's where your fans come from.
What do fans need to know Friday night if they want to come out here and get in on the fun with you guys?
Just come out and be prepared to have some fun. It's like going to the circus.
Oh, I just missed the gate. I'm so excited talking to you. I think I just missed the gate.
There's another
here.
one. Hit that one right
there.
there.
There's another one. Hit this one.
Oh, hit it. Go through it.
All right. Hey, thank you, Ken.